Hey, what's up, y'all? Sam the Slam here. Welcome back to a brand new Slam movie review. Now, if this quality is kind of differently in a way, this is my old phone I'm using. So, yeah, so I'm gonna use my old phone. My new phone's right here, which I have the notes on here. We're back for another, like I said, another Slam movie review, and this is for I'm on a kick of this found footage shit. I love watching found footage films, POV films, low budget, high budget, whatever. Some are good, some are bad, and some are just in between. But right now we have the 2014. Also, this is being recorded at 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, but this is 2014's Hollows Grove. 2014, like I said. This is directed by Craig Ethros. It was released on the 21st of October. And it stars, I don't know who Matthew Carey is, but basically it stars the main plot, the saying this is a filmmaker, a friend, his name's, what is his name? Harold Maxwell. And he's like a filmmaker, documentary, whatever. But he follows. How there's no damn is the thing on here or not? Yeah, he is a documentary, and he follows his friends that they're part of this ghost investigation called SPIT, known as Spirit Paranormal Investigation Team. And they go to this place. This is basically a Graves encounter. I mean, there's found footage. I mean, it could be anything. But this is a Grave Encounters ripoff. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, if when I first started watching found footage films, I would say this would be shit because everybody dies. Mostly everybody dies. There's some survivors, but mostly everybody fucking dies. Oh yeah, supposedly there. Well, I'll say that. I'm gonna go too far, but yeah, he follows his friends around who are played by you have Sankarish Bala who plays Roger Rafkin. Brisha Webb, she plays Julie, the producer. Val Morrison plays Chad Garone, and Matt Doherty who plays Tim Royce. He's like the leader, Tim Royce, and also Matt Doherty who played him. He was the nerd. Well, maybe if I can put it on Facebook here. He was the nerd. I don't know if I can get it. Well, but he was one of the guys. If you watch the film, you'll understand. He was one of the guys from Mighty Ducks when he was younger, and it's like he looked familiar, but no, they're the things about this film. The reason why I liked about it, they go to this. The thing is, they do this shit just like Grave Encounters was, or their team. It's all they go to these places, but they use fake shit. They rig shit to make it all real, but it never happens until they go to this place, Hollis Grove, which is supposedly an orphanage or psychotic orphanage from hell. I don't know, but they think everything's all fucking fun and games, yada yada yada, until they go to this place. You also have a little acting role with Lance here. Lance Henriksen. God, he's 81 years old. He's still around. Hell yeah. He was in this flick. He wasn't that bad either. Was it 2014? Yeah, Hollis Grove, direct video. Yeah. But I mean, he plays like the guy who rigs up the shit, who makes the special effects. I think he's a former, like, it shows him like a former special effects person from movies or whatever, but he rigs up all the shit. But the thing is, though, okay, we get into the place here, before we spoil it. I like this film. This film's not that long. This film's only, let's see how long this film is. This film was only 81 minutes. And it's kind of slow built and stuff. But whatever I think about the characters and stuff, there's anybody likable. I mean, the Roger, the Roger character, he's the fucking like asshole. And like when you first watch it, the first whatever minutes, he's just this class clown Joker goofball bitch, and he's a very annoying. Julie, she was pretty cool. She's the only chick in this. She's pretty a little sassy. Um, I had no issues with her. I think my favorite thing about her is later in the film where she's possessed. she's before she falls, before she jumps out of the fucking window. Spoiler. And you have Chad. Now he's the camera guy. He's also the first one to get fucked. And he was alright. There's just never really too much of these characters. And then you have Tim, or Royce, or what's his name? Tim Royce. His character. The leader mostly. I think he was the best one of them. I mean, he's kind of like the leader and stuff. But yeah. These characters were all right per se. Like I said, Tim Royce. I mean, one of the parts later in the film where they get locked out or wherever the fuck, boarded up, he has this breakdown. Fuck. It cracks. I had to rewind it twice. It cracked me the fuck up. I was laughing my ass off. Laughing my ass off. So I mean, that was hilarious. But yeah, let's just go on to it. You know, it starts with this officer. Oh, this is Agent whatever the fuck. And this is the footage we found from Harold. And you like Harold. Also, too, I forgot about Harold. You know, he's awesome. You actually like him. He's not annoying people like the movie Skew that did before. Earlier on. Where's the scene? Oh, can you turn that camera off? And he turns it off. He's not all fucking, I gotta keep recording every fucking thing. If you want to see a shitty ass movie, watch Skew. Skew. Fuck that film. That was a bullshit. No, they get to this place. They're all about laughs and gags, and then they meet up with the groundskeeper. Hey, you shouldn't be here. There's a lot of fucking fucked up shit. And they're like, fuck you. So, I mean, they go and they do this all they plan. He's following them behind their camera, doing their little work. It's between Roger and Royce, Tim. They're the host. And a fucking black cat out of nowhere, and this fucking black cat just gets frozen, and then you hear all these little, there's noises and shit, because Bill's rigging it up, and they think it is, and there's all these little noises, and there's all this little crowd, or this little, ooh, they think it's Bill, you know, maybe it was Bill, I don't know. But yeah, they see a black cat, this black cat goes nowhere, just comes out of nowhere, and then when they're in the fucking kitchen film, this fucking cat just goes, someone froze against the wall, splat. Bleeds everywhere. So there's your first thing going wrong. Is a fucking black cat dead. And then you just go through the film, yada yada, and it's kind of slow, but very entertaining because you want these people to get their fucking murdered or something because they think this is all a joke. Every fucking investigation they do, all fake shit. It's all the practical effects. Until they get to this place. And they were soon to realize, you know. But it's just very slow. Noises, yada yada. Well, here's the first one that can see. He sees like a boy. You know, and no one else sees it and shit. Fucking cat making noise over there. But yeah, he's the only one that sees shit. And they're going, what is it? Oh no, he saw it for a mirror, you know. I think we're at the 25 or whatever, 30, I don't know. That's one that starts to go shitwire because someone pushes Chad down the fucking stairs throughout this flick here. He's busted up and shit, yada yada, and then they take him downstairs in the dining room, which is basically, remember the show Fear from MTV? Well, basically the dining room is like the main, like, safe area. Well, it wasn't safe here, but I mean, like, it was like their main little point, their main area, or whatever. And he gets left with what's her face? What the fuck's the chick's name? Forget her damn name. He's left with Julie. Julie leaves with him, and then she gets the first thing. He's all chill up there. She gets fucking power, like, just lifted up, and power bombed down the floor, hard as fuck, and then just gets possessed, and it goes after Chad. And there you have Chad's dead. And it's between Tim, Roger, and Harold. And then they say, well, because Chad's camera broke, so they had to use Harold. Hey, Harold, can you help us out? They were gonna put him on the payroll and everything, and yada yada, and use your camera and shit. And that's when it's all right. They find out and they see all these kids coming in, and Harold's the only. It's see, I don't understand. Harold's the only one who could see them, but they couldn't. Maybe it's because of the camera. I guess not. But at the end, when you get through, like, after that, then Roger just, because there's a big hole in the middle of the hallway, and oh, that big hole, And I'm like, I'm gonna laugh if someone falls, Well, he falls, and then Julie, they find her, because after when they try to go downstairs to figure out where the fuck Julie and Chad is, the door's blocked in, and that's where fucking Tim has this breakdown. It cracks me the fuck up. It really does. And then Julie comes out of nowhere and just pushes him away. And then she's like, you can see her face kind of demonic. And she does this. Just walk. And then she just lifts out. Because there's this room where these two nurses that were suicide or whatever. She fucking launches out the fucking window. And truth be told, she survived, but she's in a coma, probably gonna die soon. That's what the agent said. All that fuck. I mean, it's. And then you have Roger Cassette falls down. And then you have Tim, and then it's just this weird. This doll looked like a fucking. Oh yeah, he fucking cunt kicked this fucking doll thing that had bloody eyes. This doll was this female, this chick, old woman. I don't know. She's all fucked up though. She comes up alive supposedly and kills him. And it's like, yeah, that's okay. It's just, that's fine. But then Harold's the last one. And then the thing is, in the beginning of we're in the film. Oh yeah, I forgot about Bill. Sorry. Here I'm going back. They found Bill after Julie, or before. No, they found Bill first. Because Chad and Julie were in a room downstairs. But they found Bill with his neck cut. Or his neck slit. And Roger tells him, Tim, you always wanted something real. You always wanted to be real. This is real. You guys here. Shit. But they all die one by one. And then Harold, before that, in the kitchen, they wanted to go in the basement. Well, it was locked. Well, the pussy-ass coward demons, whatever the fuck, the ghost or whatever, they end up they slide him into the basement of Harold. And they put him in a furnace, and he burns and dies. And then it goes back to the agent, and he talks about, they were all dead except Julie. She survived, but she's in deep coma. And then they have this most stupidest thing. Where is it? I wonder if it's on the synopsis here. What the fuck? I didn't even see that. So, okay, we're going to watch it. Yeah. So the agent shows this fucking, like, what was that called? Like, it was like they trapped like a demon in this container. I don't know what it is, but supposedly after the credits, Julie, there's a scene. I'm gonna watch it real quick. There she is. Yeah. There you go. So after the credits, it has Julie, and she's possessed. Well, duh, in a coma and possessed. Ah! But altogether, I mean, it was a short kind of flick. This was totally better than Skew. This gets a thumbs up, a barely thumbs up, because I mean, this is entertaining. It was great, slow, but then again, you want to see these dumbasses get killed because they get, like I said, it's all fake bullshit, and they always have to rig up everything, but not tonight. The one thing, the groundskeeper kill was the only thing that didn't really make sense. That's the only thing that he hung himself, and I don't know how he got in there or whatnot. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, do I recommend this film? I mean, if you're like the found footage kind of flick person like I am, check it out. Definitely check it out. Now, rewatchable? No, this is not rewatchable. But at the end of the day, this was a pretty good walkthrough. It was a pretty good time waster. But I recommend it for the found footage fans, the found footage critics like myself. But this is not rewatchable at all. Any favorite parts in this film? My favorite part is him. It's him having the breakdown he has, and Julie with her possessed walk up the stairs before she jumps across the window. But it was kind of tacky and shitty and whatever. But I enjoyed it. It was a good passive time. So, my name is STS, Sam the Slam. Thank you again for watching this Slam movie review. I'm going to see you again soon. Peace.